Good morning. Where are we at? Admit. A couple of more people coming in. Good morning on Facebook and YouTube as well. Comments are up. Ready for the hashtag live, for the hashtag replay. Make sure I press the button so everybody gets in. Good morning. I need to get rid of my picture and that let more of you in. There we are. No, there. That's it. And then Alex D and Monty coming in. Noella's in the house. Catherine's in the house. There we go. Who else is in? Norton's in. Alex D. Imogen. Zach's in again. Sucker for punishment. Finley Epper's in. Noah's in. Ava's. You still got the balloons there. You haven't blown them. You haven't popped them yet. Eh? There's loads of balloons there. That must have taken ages to do. Eh? Who's the one that's full of hot air then that can do all those? Sucker. Lucas is in. Catherine's dying on the floor there. Monty's in. Alex D. Are you on twice, Alex D? Or have you just moved? He's there. Who have I missed then? I've missed somebody. Noella's in the house. Norton's in the house. Leo's in the house. Good stuff. Right then. I'm getting some comments in there. Hashtag live. Noah, hashtag live. Catherine, very good. Don't forget to put your names in. If you don't put your names in, then you've lost your attendance. Yeah, let me have a little look at the chat here. Norton's put his in. Monty's in. Very good. Who's that coming in late? It's going to be 500 press-ups for baby. There she is. Right then. Good morning, baby. Now, that's squished up the screen. I can still see everybody. That's fine. I'll keep an eye on you. Make sure you're working hard. We're going to warm up with 4-direction punch and 4-direction block. Then something else. And then your own pattern. Yeah? We're going to do 3-step as well. 2-step. We're going to go through it. We're not going to spend too much time on it because we've already got videos doing it step by step. Who was that just went flying past like Roadrunner? It's not that me again, is it? All right. Let's start. Talia, Kyone. We all do the bow. We could do the oath and the tenets as well, but really, Saturday morning, come on, I can't even think straight. So never mind reciting the oath and the tenet. But as long as you pay attention to them, be a nice person, basically. Try hard and be a nice person. Or be a nice person and try hard. That's probably better. Yeah? Don't be a lazy bum. Okay. Quick last to start, Johns, because I think the arms need to do a little bit of movement before we punch and block. Otherwise, they'll be resistant to punch and block. Feet forward and back, just because it's different. Star jumps again. And then bouncing on the spot, a little bit of punching. We all like punching, so we'll just do a bit of punching, preparing the body for what we're about to do. Extend the arms, long arms, and then low blocks. Cross the block while you're bouncing. Some of you are going, what is that? You have to practice moving and blocking. Make it look like you're blocking, not doing rave stuff. Right? I can't rave, so I don't know what else. Low lock. All right, one arm back. And forward. Other arm back. And then forward. All right, so we're prepared for 4-directional punch, hopefully. Yeah? You will start gradually. There's someone else got balloons in the house. Monty's got balloons up as well. 4-directional punch. Jumbi. Noah's still swimming. Ready? Sija. everyone should be finished with the left foot forward and the left hand punching. And the other hand at the hip. Barrow, step up. You're going to do it again because now I'm watching you. I had to do it as well, but you're doing it now. Let me see. Ready, stance. Don't forget, there's two things you're doing here, well, apart from stepping. Two things are punch and block. If you're punching, you've got to hit it. If you're blocking, you've got to block it. You've got to hit it hard. None of this hand, la, hand, la. Proper punches, proper blocks. Ready? Raise your hands. Ready? Sijak. Punch. Block. Good, Norton. Nice strong punches. Stops at the end. Holds it. Make sure your belly button's to the front and your front knees bent. Barrow, step up. All right, that was decent. Some of you may be stepping a bit short when you block. Right. Some of you are stepping short, mainly because you're not practicing. Because if you did practice, your brain wouldn't be worried. You're not stepping back far enough because your brain can't see. Well, your eyes can't see. Yeah, and your brain's going, I can't see. So when you step back, make sure you program the body to do a walking stance. Forwards and backwards, exactly the same. I go forward, I go backwards. Walking stance should be exactly the same. Well, one foot different because it's the other leg, but the same length and the same width. All right? Forward directional punch again, but this time we're going to wake you up. You have to balance all the way through it. You'll be bouncing on the spot. Ready? You can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can, it's a bit of fun, right? It doesn't have to be as precise, but I still want you to punch hard and block hard. That's, some people have started already. Jumbi, ready? Bouncing on the spot and go. Forward direction punch, bouncing. So you're bouncing as you punch. 2, 3, 4. And when you bounce and when you punch, it's up to you. You can bounce twice, or you can just bounce once straight into the technique. You got to do both sides. Forward directional punch is the whole thing. If I gave you a biscuit, would you eat half a biscuit? Probably not. So forward directional punch, you do the whole thing. You don't do half of it. You do the whole thing. You should be in the last move. Lucas, you should be in the last position. Barrow. All right. So now let's practice low knife hand block. Bouncing. Just a block. Crossing the hands and blocking. The hands on top and it crosses down. Low knife hand block. So you can have a little go. C-sharp. So now twist the body a bit and go back into a stance. So rather than parallel stance, now you're switching the feet, switching the feet, switching the feet, switching the feet. So I do this right now, you're going. So let it double hop, or one hop if you prefer. That wakes you up in there. You can feel the blood pumping now. Inner forearm then. Is it there any 10th cups? 10th cups. Well, if there are 10th cups in the hashtag replay, you're going to do outer forearm blocks next. So it's the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody else, inner, inner, inner. So just bouncing on the spot to start. Let's go. Inner, middle block. I'll do outer just in case 10th cup watching. And then as you get more into the technique, start making the stance a bit longer. And a bit longer, so now it's probably a correct walking stance. 5, 4, 3. Who's that that stopped? Imogen, get going. Everyone's got to do more because Imogen stopped. Proper stances now. It's difficult because you're bouncing. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Very good, baby. Baby was doing this on the one bounce. One bounce she was doing. Very good. Okay, 4 directional block there, but normally we'll do it proper first. And if you do it right, then we'll do the bouncing one. Jump in. 4 directional block. See ya. Let me have a little nosy. Everybody's finished left foot, left hand. What are you doing, baby? Have you finished or you got lost? Barrow, step up. Don't come out of the stance because I have to see. Yeah? Otherwise, I think automatically, if someone does that, just stand there like that, I think they've forgotten it. So don't stand like you're waiting on a taxi, you're lost. 4 directional block. Do it one more time for me to see you do it properly, and then we'll bounce. Ready? Jumping, ready? Now though, Lucas, yeah? Jump is now, not fix your hair stance. 4 directional block, Monty, I haven't said go yet. You've got to listen. Sijak. Make sure you do all the techniques. Your other hand must go back to the hip. Self-control, control. Make sure you're doing the technique properly. Shoulders back, Leo. Nearly there. Left foot, left hand, half facing, other hand at the hip. A little bit higher, Imogen. That's a bit too low, that's it. So here's the thing, look, this is too low. This is the top of your leg. So you kind of your thigh. But it should be on your hip bone. If you can feel your bone of your hip there, it's just there. Barrow. Ready to do bouncing 4 directional block. Ready, bouncing, 4 directional block, bouncing. Sijak, begin. There still have to be strong techniques though. You still have to smash out the blocks and get into the proper stance if you can. This is going to be a bit of a warmer upper, a bit of flexibility, a bit of strength as well. Kind of. Good. A bit more bounce from you, Alex. Go on. Where's these bouncy legs you used to have? I think he's getting old. Nearly there. Barrow, step up. All right. So that was good. You can do that in the morning, yeah? It's warm, isn't it? It's warm outside and now it's warm inside. Yeah, you don't have to put the heating on now. You've just created some heat. Save the planet. do take one though, save the planet. Right, your own grade pattern now. Hands up who's struggling a bit with their pattern. Who cannot remember from start to finish? Yeah, Monty, you already, yeah, a little bit, Monty, yeah. I'll keep an eye on you, okay? I'm going to bring your screen up now. But everybody's going to practice their own grade pattern. And what we're going to do with black belts, first degree, we're going to start at Kwange and work our way through. Yeah, so Kwange first, then pull one, then give back. Then Juche. No. We'll do 3 times. But everybody else is ready? You're all fidgeting, so that means you're not ready. You're banging your arms, you're flapping your hands, you're swaying left and right. Are you hungry, Lucas? It looks like you're desperate to get in the kitchen or the toilet, one or two. Remember, you're doing Dangun or Dosan, so you're too close. You need to get further back, don't you? You're doing your own pattern now. You need room. If you're doing Chunji, then it's the middle of the house, middle of the room. But if there's anything else, it should be the back. Ready? In your own time. Oh, now we've got Imogen wrestling with the bag. Sijak. begin. Sit. Oh, a bit more there. Yeah, Catherine, you have to control that a little bit more next time, yeah? Twist in. Good. And duck. Good. Where's Monty? Right there, Monty. You've got to do 4. They should be rising blocks. So can you come back over to here? Come back over this side for a second. Come over to me towards the roof. Come over here. Right? And go like this. Twin forearm block. You do that then. Right foot forward. So change your feet round the other way. Change your feet. Face, no, face the back of the room. Change your feet, face the back of the room. All right. Monty, I want you to get the foot over that way. Look what I'm doing. I've got my foot over there. All right, we'll get to that bit in a minute, Monty. I'm going to stop everybody anyway, okay? We'll count through it. Just watching everybody else finishing the patterns. Barrow. Stance was a bit short there, Ava. No, I need a drink. My stances will be better now. I've had a drink. What's that? Coffee. We're going to do it again. All right? Now, I'm going to count up to 21 for the benefit of the yellow belts. But then after, I might just say finish the pattern. It depends. It's the same pattern, Catherine. Kwange again. But on the Kwange, when you snap out, try and, it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I've just done it with the other leg as well. You'd be doing the other way. But when you kick out, try and keep the body upright and just lock it in. And then you can carry on with the rest of the pattern. Oh no, we're doing it by numbers, sorry. So here, try and lock it in. There's a lot of work on the standing leg. So your right leg's really going to be working hard. That's a good one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much vertical. Compared to before, where it was like, everybody does that because there's no muscle. Every technique that you're doing, everybody in the screen, when you're doing your techniques, you're making your body stronger doing the technique. As long as you punch out, put a lot of effort in, you're making the effort and the body goes, ah, right, I have to be stronger now. It's you telling your body you have to be stronger. You can think I want to be stronger, that's good, that works, but you've got to be stronger, act like you want to be stronger. Otherwise, the body will stay the same. Man. Yeah, that's not going to help, is it? Okay, let's get one step at a time. Jump in, ready for your own grade pattern. You're doing Chung Mu, Alex. Yeah, where are your hands? Oh, just about to. Okay. First move. Hana. L stands for 8 cups. So you need to have this back leg bent and your toes facing me if you're facing that way, yeah? Lucas, your back foot's facing backwards. So bring your toes round to me. That's it. That's an L stance, yeah? Not right round. You don't bring your foot, you don't go like that, right round. That was silly. It's kind of like a right 90 degrees-ish, right? Next move, once Alex D's bent his knees a bit more, and Finley Pepper has bent his knees a bit more. So timing, what the tanks are over again. Timing for black belts, foot, hand, and breath. Set. You just dropped your hand there, Ava, and you got your heel off the ground. I don't like that. That's not Ava, proper Ava. That's not proper Ava kicking warrior techniques. That. Where's she gone? Is that somebody else? You've been swapped. Is that not Ava? That's not an L stance. That's not an Ava L stance. Next move, neck. So 4 moves, Monty. 4 moves. You should be punching that way. I'll show you again, Monty, what you should have done, right? You should have gone this way, knife hand guarding block, high punch, then done this one on the other side, high punch. Okay, that's where you should be right now. So you should be, do the 4 moves quickly, Monty. 4 moves for me, quick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, now this one, number 5, come towards me and do a low block. Hana. So you should be left foot forward with left hand blocking. Okay, if you're doing chunji or dango. Neck. I'm losing count. So you've got 2 more of those punches. Hana. 2. Nice hand guarding block for first cups, yeah? Okay, now Monty, you're going to twist. You're going to go twist 3/4 circles. No, hold on a minute. Don't move until I say, please. You're going to put all the weight on your right leg, your front leg. Your front leg, the right leg carries all the weight. It's the left leg that moves round. Hana! The other way, Monty. Monty. Your left leg, okay, the one at the back, is going to go backwards and round. So 6 o'clock and then round to 3 o'clock. Can you do that? Yeah? Excellent. Twin forearm block to 3 o'clock. Okay, and then forward to 3 o'clock, punch. Hana! 2. Set. Net. That's all. What stance are you in, baby? You've got to remember your stances, yeah? Hana. 2. Set. Net. That's all. Can you go back to the rising block, please, Zach? The rising block facing the back, with the right foot forward. Change your feet down, that's it. So do the next one, which is a strike, then the punch, and then come round to the right, strike, and then last move, hana, punch. That's it. Should be a punch, yeah? Anybody else is going to carry on? Hana. Stand up straight, baby. 2. So everyone else has to stand still like a statue until first degrees are finished. Hana. With your front knee bent if you're doing a walking stance or an L stance. Your belly button's round if you're doing a punch. Hana. Hands up a bit higher, Noella. Mid-steps, that's it. 2. Set. Net. Tazo. Yoso. Yugo. Yodo. Aho. Yo. Paro. Show. A bit more patience from everybody else. I don't mean just you have to wait. You have to stand still like a statue. That's how you should be practicing. You have to stand still, absolutely still. Not wiggling your bum, not wiggling your belly, not looking around, not scratching your nose, anything else. Let's just say hello to anybody that's on Facebook. Noella and Imogen, so everybody there's on Zoom. Okay, so you're going to do it again, the same pattern, For anyone that's struggling, so Monty, I want you to go back to the video that helps you with Dangun. All right? Now, watch first. I'm going to do it facing you so you can see. And I'm going to count the steps. All right? I'm going to go here. 1, 2. You know that. 3. You know that. You know 4. Now, this hand, like Chonji, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is where you spin. I'm going to do number 9 now, right? 8, the front foot stays there. And I'm going to go round. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm going to go back across. 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17. Then spin again. It's the same spin. 18, 19, 20, 21. Dangun. Then the left foot comes back up, parallel. All right? So that's where 8 comes. I want you to go back, deliberately find the patterns videos and go straight to Dangun and must listen to what I'm saying when I do the video. Lefts and rights, make sure you know what left and right is. Okay, next pattern for Noella? No, for Catherine. Poan for Catherine. Everybody else, it's the same pattern again. You're going to do it in your own time. And each time you do it, instead of getting bored and fed up with it because you've done it again, try and make it a better one than the last one. All right? Let's just say that your skills at the moment, your skills are that good. And if there's a test coming up, remember what happens in a test. You get nervous. So your skill level drops. You might be like that in the class. You might be like that in Zoom, but there's nobody else around you. Nobody else can see you, only me. So your skills are there. You're not nervous. You're not shy. You're not embarrassed. And then in the class, it might drop a little bit. In the grading, it's going to drop again. So if you think you're really good in the class, when you do the test, you're going to be that good. That's not very good, is it? Right? So if I say, this will show up better. The blue didn't show up very well. The red now, you can definitely see the red, yeah? If in the class you're that level, when you're doing a test, you're going to be that level. It's going to be lower. It's a lower level. So you want to get your class level up higher. So every time you're doing the techniques in this class, and all the classes that you do, you have to try your best, try your hardest. I can't remember, I think it's 1,440 minutes in a day or something like that. 1,440? Something like that. In 24 hours. 1,440, might be 20, might be double that, I don't know, I can't remember. But it's a lot of minutes, and you're only here for 55. This one class is 55 minutes. It's 57 if I go over. So you put the effort into the minutes that you're here, your level is going to go up. But if you stop practicing, it's going to drop again. And it'll drop, and it'll drop. Who here wants to do the belt test for the next belt? Well, I can see some of you, yes, and some of you got your hands up. I'm going to say, no, you don't. You don't want it. Because if you did, you'd be practicing. You want to say, yes, I want my belt. It'd be lovely. Put my new belt on, feel good. Yeah, gotta tell the relatives. But you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it if you're not trying hard, if you're not practicing. If you really, really wanted the next belt, you'd be training for it. And there are 2 or 3 on here now that do train for it. 2 or 3 out of 4, 8, 12, 13 people. 13 people, 3 of you practice. So what about the other 10? I used to practice, but you don't now. Why? You don't want your belt. So if you don't want your belt, you won't get it. Simple. If you want your belt, you'll get it. but not just say you want it. You've got to do. Do to want it. Right? So let's see your pattern. Now show me your best pattern. Ready stance, whatever that is. Jump in. For some of you, it's parallel ready stance. For some of you, it's close B, close A. For some of you, it's head and hands, right? Parallel stance, head and hands. And then parang is here. More see. Let's see who's got the strongest techniques. See ya. So try and get round imaging to the back first. Try and get the foot round, so the third cup, the foot goes at the end, the body snaps round, yeah? Imogen, can you go to the rising block again before the strikes? Right, there are only 2 in Dosan, so you've done 1 extra. So put your right foot forward. That's it, and the right hand's blocking. So now, there are only 2 rising blocks in Dosan. Now, spin round and strike sitting stance. That's easier, isn't it? And then foot to foot, and strike the other way. That's it. Sitting stance though, remember, bend the knees, 2 knees shooting forward. That's a bit too high, Lucas. Bring a hand down to your eye level. Okay, that's it. Faro, step up. So who is standing still? Like a statue. A statue doesn't think. So you go like this, yeah? Or having a conversation with somebody else in the house. That's not for you standing still like a statue. Discipline. Discipline starts with you. How still can you sit without moving, without wriggling? It's like having a donut and not licking your lips. Eh? Or a Roundtree's fruit pastel without sucking it, without chewing it. You can't chew a fruit pastel. Yeah? Has anybody tried that? Does anybody know what a fruit pastel is? Yeah? Everyone's had a donut with sugar on it, or hundreds and thousands, yeah? And you bite into it and don't lick your lips. Pretty much everybody would fail. Yeah, you'll forget. You'll forget. That's the first thing. You'll forget. The second thing is too scrummy. You want to get the sugar on hundreds and thousands. Okay, that pattern again, nice and strong. Because I'm checking. I've got 11 people. How many was it? 13 people. So I've got to have 2 runs, if not 3, of the patterns. Let's see. Nice and strong. Jubi. First cups. You've got kicks like soggy spaghetti. Sharpen it up. Sijak. Baby standing there patiently. Got to bend your front knee a bit more, baby. How many, Imogen? Only 2. You've done 3 again. Imogen, there's only 2. You've done 3 again. That's it. There you go. That's how you should be. You should be right foot forward so you can spin. I'll have to check you one more time anyway, so I'm going to check all the 7th cups. I'm going to watch now for the wedging blocks, right? Make sure you're doing it right. Sitting stance, toes forward, knees forward. Just waiting for, boom, there we are, tweaking. Barrow. Sure. We're going to do one more time because the two people I've not seen. Ready? Nice and strong. So like I said before, you might be, I'm tired. No, you're not. You're not tired at all. You've been lazy. So this one, say to yourself, this one's going to be better than the last one. And it will be so. Yeah? I'm going to try hard at this one. Baby's got her hand up. She's going, yeah, too right. This is going to be the best one ever. Hopefully that's what you mean, baby. If you need to go to loo, you need to go to loo. Oh, Ava's got her hands up now. She says she's going to do the best one. Imogen's got her hand up now. She says this is the best one. Lucas has got two hands up. Catherine might have her hands up, but I think she's in ready posture. That's what it's. Two hands are up. I can just see the bottom of the elbows there. We've got hands and feet. Okay, let's dance. Let's see it then. Let's dance in more patterns. Sija. L stands for 8 cups. Then walking stance. Don't forget, baby. Come on. Concentrate. Spin round for back fist 1, back fist 2, 7th cups. Then a high block reverse punch. High block reverse punch again. So there should be. I can't see what you're doing just off the screen. Then left foot. Then kick punch punch. Doom. That's it. Then right foot. Wedging block. Kick punch punch. Now left foot illusion first. Left foot comes in, then goes back out, yeah? Then right foot forward, and that's you set for the last 2. 1, make sure the hand goes back to the hip though. That first strike, this hand didn't come back to the hip. Okay, it's the same one. It's your right hand. It's always your right hand that doesn't like to go back to the hip. Just waiting for one more. If you're doing a walking stance, where's your belly supposed to be facing? If you're doing a high punch, how high is that punch? If you're doing a middle punch, how middle is that punch? If you're doing a knife hand side strike in a sitting stance, both knees should be bent. Your toes should be facing the same way as your knees. And the dog is just running across the screen. Okay, barrel, step up. Sure. So that was better. There were 1 or 2 of you that are still on bordering on lazy. Yeah? You're trying to get away with it. I can still see, and it's video, it's recording. So I can go back and watch this anytime. So if I want to see who's ready for the test, I just go to this video and I rewind it and say, I'll watch it again. Noah's, okay, he's doing all right, yeah. Imogen's right hand, okay. Ava, oh, she's, I think, yeah, she needs to work a little bit harder because she's lost her warrior spirit. She's got it in her. She'd be really fantastic. Warrior girl, right? Go to competitions, kick everybody's butt. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Ava. Right? Don't plod through taekwondo. Don't plod. Don't plod. Don't twitch and fidget. Lucas, that was Lucas, that one. Twitch and fidget. Right? So try and discipline yourself. Open the ears, close the mouth, concentrate on what's happening in front of you. Right? All right, next pattern up for Catherine. Last pattern for black belt first degree. Get back tour. Not the easiest one to do in a living room that size, but it's not impossible. Bit of adjusting. Everybody else, you're going to do one pattern below. Apart from baby. Oh no, baby, no, yeah, baby, you go 4-directional block now. Yeah? Now, people have a favorite and they have a least favorite. This might be a least favorite, or you might have forgotten it slightly. That's because you've only been practicing your favorite. Yeah? Especially if you pass your test and you've got something new to learn. You go, yeah, I want to learn this. This is brilliant. It's something new, something fresh and exciting. But you can't forget the rest of it as well. Because of the old, when we talk about foundations of Taekwondo, the foundations of Taekwondo are here or the roots of the tree are here, and even if a tree gets really, really, really tall, it's still got the roots, isn't it? If the tree didn't have any roots, the tree's going to fall over. If the house doesn't have any foundations, strong winds this weekend and your house is going bye-bye. Kansas. Right? So you've got to keep going with the foundations. 4-directional punch, 4-directional block. You've got to keep them going. You can't not practice them. You've got to keep practicing them so you've got the roots. The tree in the back of your jacket, the tree. If you didn't have the roots, the tree would fall over. Your taekwondo would fall over. Right? And land on your head. Let's see. One pattern below. 9th cups. All 9th cups are going to do 4-directional block. Ready, stand. Jimmy. Strong hands. Sija. L stands for 8th cups. L stands, then punch walkie stance. Yeah? Nearly there. See, without practice, people are a bit foggy on what they're doing. For Leo, when you do the delimios, Leo, you shouldn't be dragging your hands. You shouldn't be dragging. Your hands and your elbows are bent, right? Elbows are bent when you do this. You can't have them straight unless you're pulling a body through. You're pulling your shopping along, sorry. Here, elbows should be bent. Don't drag. Yeah, there you go. You should be in the last move of your pattern. Ava, what was the last move? I don't know, I've forgotten the move. Just waiting for the parallel, step up. Show. Now I ask you to do one pattern below. Right? Lucas, what grade are you? Hold up the fingers and come up to the camera. Show me. Are you an 8th cup? Is that 8 or 7? 8, yeah? Of the thumbs there. That's 8. Right. So your pattern is Dangun. One pattern below, Monty, you playing with the buttons again? One pattern below should have been Chanji. So you should have done Chanji just then. Right? So everyone's going to do the same one, not because of Monty, not because of Lucas. You're going to do it again. One pattern below again. Where's baby gone? Baby, well remembered. 4-directional block. Everybody else, you remembered it, but how much were you thinking? Yeah? I bet you were thinking, oh, is it this one? Is it that one? Or, I'm not sure, is it? Which way do I go now? There's a lot of things like that going on in your head because it's escaped from your head. It's the leak thing. I'm talking about leaking. It doesn't leak. I'm putting it that way because it's easy to imagine your knowledge leaking out your ears, right? But what's happening is your brain, every time you learn something, the brain goes, oh yeah, it creates new connections in the brain, right? And then when you stop using those connections, you stop using the knowledge you've gained, those connections go in the recycle bin. Yeah? So in the recycle bin, who remembers what's in their recycle bin right now? Nobody. It's in the bin. Nobody. I don't know what's in my recycle bin. I don't even know if I've emptied it. Yeah, it could be filled up with loads of stuff. So your stuff that you've learned, not used, is gone in the recycle bin. You need to keep using it. So the brain goes, I need that, I use that again, I use that on Tuesday, I use that on Thursday, I use that on Saturday, I need it. And every time you use it, it makes the connection stronger. Yeah? If the connections are not strong, you can just go like that. Recycle bin. But if the connections are strong, when you do that, the stuff that's strongest stays in their head. The stuff that you don't use goes in the recycle bin. So hands up who would like their taekwondo knowledge to go in the recycle bin. Hands up who would like to put all their knowledge in the recycle. No, nobody put their hand up. But you're doing it. You're doing it by not practicing. You're not practicing, so automatically your brain goes, you don't have a choice. If you don't practice, your brain goes, recycle. Yeah? You can't tell the brain what to keep and what not to keep unless you practice, and then the brain goes, I'm keeping that, I need it on Tuesday. I'll need it again next Tuesday, and I'm going to do it again now, make it stronger, so that when I do that, it's not in the bin. So make sure you practice, and practice strong as well. Last one, well, maybe a couple more. I said 3-step and 2-step, but I don't think that's going to happen now. Give it again for Catherine, and it's going to be one pattern below again. So whatever one you just did, apart from Lucas, because Lucas is going to do Chunji now. Yeah. If you're in 10th cup, you're doing 4-directional block. If you're in 9th cup, you're also doing 4-directional block. If you're in 8th cup, you're doing Chunji. 7th cups do Dangun. 6th cups do Dosan. 5th cups do Wonyo, and you can work the rest out because my brain's hurting them. All right, ready, stand to me. See ya. 1 and 2. Sit. 1, 2. Back. Nice and strong, Norton. Try and land and stay there. Don't bounce up. So don't go, don't bounce up. You're right, Alex. Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? Side kick, side strike. You're right with Dangun. You should be doing Chunji, Monty. I think you've got one more punch to do. You've got to step back one. That's it. Right hand, right foot to finish. 9th cup. The likes of 1st cups and 2nd cups, you have to bend your knees more. You're getting pretty complacent, a bit too relaxed on the old stances there. And don't give me any guff about knees hurting and back hurting and stuff. Right, we're just about done. Paro, step up. Show, right? It's difficult to see because they're small screens. It's about, well, probably less than a bank card the size screen for each one of you. So that's how it takes 2 or 3 times for me to see everybody. But it's looking good. Some people are trying super hard. Some people need to try super harder. Yeah? Because if there is a grading coming up, would you be ready for it? And if you're not ready for it, you have to wait another 3 months. Ish, because it depends on your grade. Yeah, if you're a white belt, yellow belt, 7th cup, then you're going to be waiting 3 months. But that's twice a week, 3 months. 16 lessons. 24 lessons. Yeah, so 16 lessons for a white belt, 24 lessons for yellow belts, 28 for green belts, I think. Can't remember now. But most of the time, it's just when I know you're ready and not before. Right? Quick blast of 3-step sparring. We've got 5 minutes. Well, we haven't, but we're going to have them. Quick, faster, 3-step sparring. I'm going to do them. I'm going to say them. You're going to do them, but we're not going to dwell on them. All right? The whole thing. Clear? Right foot measure, low block. There are videos for this. Right foot back, low block with the left hand. Okay? 3 punches. Enough. 2. Set. Bring the right foot back into parallel stance. Now, you're going to step back, middle block, outer forearm. Block number 1, outer. Enough. 2. Set. Reverse punch. Then arrow. Okay? Measure right foot, which is sequence number 2 now. Low block. 2B. Middle punch. 2. Set. Right foot back, arrow. You're going to step the right foot back again, middle block, 9th cup and above, inner forearm. 2. Set. Reverse, fingertips. Keep up. Arrow. Number 3, right measure. Walking ready stance. So now the 2 hands double cycle. Front kick. 2. Set. Arrow. Step back, low block. Blocking the front kick. 2. Set. Front leg. Front leg. Cheeky front kick. And down. Arrow. Number 4. Right foot measure. Low block. 2B. Sijak. High punch. High. 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 Arrow. Right foot back, rising block. 2. Set. Front leg. Cheeky side kick. And up. Arrow. Number 5. Right foot measure. Step back. L stance. Guarding block. L stance punch. 1. 2. 3. Right foot back. Left foot back. Not right foot, but the left foot goes back. Inner forearm block. Middle inner forearm block. Left foot back. 2. Set. Now use your right hand, the blocking hand, that one there, the one at the front, and keep up. Arrow. Number 6, last one. Right foot measure. L stance, guard. Strike. L stance. Strike. 2. Strike. 3. Right foot back. Arrow. Left foot back. Left foot back. Nice hand block. 1. Left foot back. Eva. Left foot back. That's it, and a right block. 2. Set. Turning kick with the front foot and go. Arrow. Sure. So number 6, in fact, all of the kicking ones, right? Number 3, number 4, number 6, they've all got a kick. And every time you kick, it's your front leg that's kicking. Front leg. Front leg. Front leg. When you're sparring, I want you to remember that. Use your front leg. When you're using your bag, when you're at your bag and you're kicking it, practice kicking with your front leg. Right? Doesn't mean you shouldn't use back leg. It just means I want you to focus on using your front leg right there. Attack. Move to the side. Front leg attack. Okay? Occasionally you'll need to use the back leg, the back kick and reverse turning kick. That's different. But here, kicking the back, kicking the back, kicking the back. Use your front leg. Right, unfortunately that's time. I'm going to get chased out in a minute. We're going to, next class, Tuesday, and then it's only a couple of 3 weeks before we're allowed. Not everybody's allowed to do the outdoor classes. There's some, we're still waiting for that to change. I don't think it will, but outdoor classes will be restricted, but it'll be April, we should all be allowed back indoors, right? If we behave ourselves. Charles? Kilne. Well done for today, nice to see you. Practice, don't practice, otherwise recycle bin. Right? See you all later on. Have a good weekend. We're at the weekend already. Yes. See you later. Behave yourselves. Bye for now. Bye for now. Who is on? Who is on? Well, I'll just press something I didn't. Right, so we didn't have anyone that was here. You're all on the Zoom. Well done. Nice to see you all. I will see you next class.